Alright, what's going on everyone? The Elden Ring trailer for Shadow of the Erdtree has dropped. Very excited. I've seen it a couple times already, but I've only watched it on my phone. Sorry, as you could probably tell, I'm not feeling great at the moment. I'm a little froggy, but I didn't want that to stop me from doing a little bit of an analysis to see what kinds of things I could pick out in this trailer. Not a lore expert, but wanted to see what I could find. The Steam page is already up. I've checked. The DLC is $39.99. It's a $40 DLC, US. Anyway, well, let's get into it. So I think this is Melina. I think that's pretty clear. This seems like her sort of greenish robe. I think. I don't know. We're obviously in...
Pure and radiant, he wields love to shrive clean the hearts of men.
I don't know who this is. I don't know who's talking in this trailer either. So, we'll get into this in a second. If you haven't beaten Moog yet, probably going to be a requirement to get to the DLC.
There is nothing more terrifying.
I like this idea too, that they seem to be going with, because up until now, Miquella has been touted as this very gentle, innocent soul, but they're introducing him in this trailer as, like, also kind of scary. Again, this is kind of cool. So, this is interesting. This is our first kind of take on the landscape. Not totally sure where this is. I mean, we have like castles and a bunch of different areas. I'll share my thoughts in a second here when we get to a more open spot. Okay, so here we have like roots, like dead roots. We got these little ghost like tombstone things. I don't know if I would call this a castle. We have another sort of building area over here. Yeah, hard to say. There's not a whole lot to glean in this shot. Sorry about the sniffling in my voice too, by the way. Okay, right here. So, right here. If anybody had any doubts or thoughts about like, oh, are we going to the past or the future or whatever, I don't think that's the case. I think it's pretty clear from this shot alone that we're going into some sort of dreamscape, some sort of alternate, like, dreamscape of maybe the lands between. Because we have this, I don't know, for lack of a better word, corrupted Erdtree, with this sort of, like, canopy thing going on, like a bed canopy. Is that what it's called? I gotta look that up. Hold on. Sure. Yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I think this is some sort of dreamscape, which is why, at least in my mind, why it's like very reminiscent of the lands between. Like, all of this looks familiar, but I don't know that anybody is going to be able to be like, oh yeah, this is this and this is this and this is... I just noticed these weird like screw things down here at the bottom. Like, what the fuck? There's also like a red light here. Don't know what that's going to be. Man, there are a lot of little details all over the place in this one image. So this, pretty sure is probably going to end up being like Miquella's Great Rune or something related to it. And I'll explain why at the end, because I have no basis for that other than something at the very end. This is cool. I like this equipment set, this armor set.
In that forsaken place, blood must spill.
Okay.
Blood of your fellows.
Blood of your fellows, like tarnished, I assume. Don't know who this guy is either. Don't think this is Miquella. I don't know that we see Miquella in this trailer. I have a theory. I don't know how much sense it makes, because again, not a lore expert, and I'll get to that when we get there. But
The Erdtree faithful.
this area looks pretty cool. I mean, all of these areas look really cool, but this area looks pretty cool. This is some sort of swamp area, clearly, but it's dark, and we have like gold and red in the water. It's giving me like Crucible vibes for some reason, but also swamp vibes. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea what to make of this.
The Erdtree faithful.
It's painting. I don't know who this is supposed to be. Either of them. As far as I could tell, like random people. This might be. This isn't Faye. There's no way this is Faya, right? Faya? Faya? The one that holds us? Could be her. But I don't know. This kind of looks like, I mean, the longer I look at him, and the robe, really like the robe, I guess is the main thing to it. It looks like Morgott, but like if Morgott wasn't an omen, maybe this is how he was portrayed before, or like when people didn't know he was an omen and he was watching over the capital. This is what people thought he looked like. That's an interesting concept. Pot cave, and what the fuck is this? What is this? We got like a tube with a fan in it in lava that I don't know, is it like carrying lava up the tube? This shot right here. This is also very Berserk. If you're not familiar with Berserk, there's a character in his dream. There's a kingdom in the sky that he is trying to reach in order to rule. To me, that's what this reminds me of the most, is Griffith's dream of his own kingdom. You got the weird screw things here too. Okay.
They were never saints. They just happened to be on the loose.
This is fucking cool. This is so sick. So there's a weird field boss, Brazier, with like an omen mask, and it looks like people. I don't know if these are, I assume they're not living people, but people on its wrists. Maybe a reference to the Formless Mother. Oh man, this is, like, look at this. It's just out here. It's a field boss. It's so fucking cool. It looks very cool and very scary. This is probably gonna kill me a lot. Oh, there's way more people on its wrist. Oh, and there's some like on its waist chest. Its waist chest. I don't know, but it's very big. It's huge. And this, oh my god. Okay, this gives me actual anxiety. So we have like a bloodborne leech thing that has what, like a mind flare grab sucky attack. Ugh. Alright, this is cool as fuck. This is like one of the biggest mysteries of this trailer to me. It's got human feet. Like what the fuck is this thing? It's got omen horns, it's got a lion face. Maybe a demi-human face? But like I thought lion first. It has human teeth inside, and then like normal lion teeth, at least on a lower jaw, outside. It looks like it's something's head grafted onto something else. This is clearly a grafted enemy. Okay, so it jumps. It's got, oh dude, how many feet does it have? So this looks like 2. This looks like 2 more. And I don't see any feet up here. This looks like an arm. Like, cause dude, the way it moves is just very crazy to me. That's so fucking cool. Like I'm looking for legs. I'm looking for arms. The thing's mouth opens like crazy wide. And this is like some sort of, I assume this is some sort of bestial attack. I don't think it's Deathblight from the look of it, because it just looks like rocks. It doesn't look like, it doesn't have like the embers, I guess, that like Deathblade has, but also it has lightning abilities, I guess. I can't figure out how this is working at all. I got nothing else on that.
Mother.
Alright, and this guy, we got Snake Guy.
Wouldst thou truly lordship sanction?
He's got Blood Flame. He's got, I like the outfit. There's a lot to unpack here. He's got snakes, he's got multiple snakes. The weapon, kinda Dragon Slayer spear? Sword spear? Pretty close. He's got like Drake wings on him. He's clearly got, I assume this is like Blood Flame. That's what it seems like to me anyway. Also, clear Dragon Communion, because he's got the eyes. Eyes are crazy. I'll go into my thoughts about this guy towards the end, because he shows up again. We get some cool new weapon arts, and you know, and glimpses of other enemies. Again, Omen Horns. A huge design theme here. We got a lot of Omen Horns. Dude, these weapon arts, they're so fucking cool. Oh my god. I don't know if these are new throwables or if this is just like a dagger weapon art thing. We got these butterflies. These butterflies, different butterflies than what we've seen before. They got kind of a pink, purpley thing going on. That's interesting. I don't know exactly what they're doing. My first thought was sleep. Some sort of sleep ability. It's not very clear what they do. And then this, we got the kicks. It's straight out of Sekiro. This is so cool. And then I don't even know what this is, if this is some sort of incantation or if this is like a throw, like a consumable that we can throw. It's just a giant pot. Because that looks like a player. It's got to be a player.
I presume you, too, are keen to know.
And this fucking guy with the crazy repeating crossbow. Dude, it has an actual machine gun for a crossbow. He's shooting what looks like...
You are keen to know.
Perfumer bolts? Because they have like the sort of glittery thing going on as soon as they leave the crossbow.
Just what?
You got this. We got like the Dragon Communion abilities, but it's beast stuff. It looks like a rune bear, but with again with omen horns. And actually, now that I'm looking at it, like a red mane. I don't think this is just a lighting thing. I think it's actually supposed to be red. Oh, and then what's he say?
I'm keen to know just what kind Mikola is doing here.
Alright, yeah, so you're keen to know what kind Mikola is doing here. Yeah, kinda. Is he trapped? Is he not trapped? Is he here by choice? Like, probably not. I don't know. We got some... I don't know what this is. This is very cool landscape. All the blue flowers and stuff. This enemy looks fucking stressful. My god. Almost just looks like it could be nighttime. I don't know if it's dark and blue just because this is a specific area or if this is a day-night cycle in the dreamscape. Also, will there be a day-night cycle in a dream world? This guy using gravity magic, riding a boar, a giant boar, with the Dark Souls 1 boar helmet. It just looks like a giant lance. Gravity lance. And this thing, this like hippo dial thing. Sorry, I know I'm pausing a lot. It just fucking shoots this like porcupine spell out of it. Is this... I mean, this looks more Erdtree related than like... Oh, than Crucible related. I don't think this... it could be... It seems very bright to be a Crucible thing. But I don't know. Could be. I don't know. Who knows? This fucking thing. Oh my god. This is crazy looking. It's got like the two dinky eyes and sort of the loose shape of a humanity. It's got this like half decayed horse that it's riding. And it's also giving me like Bloodborne Orphan vibes. I don't know what the hell's going on with this thing. But it's pretty cool.
Of the race of gold shall all meet death.
We're back to this guy. I mean, primary antagonist, I'm assuming. Mesmer is the character's name. We got a little bit of a closer look. He's still got his serpents. His serpents are just like with him all the time, tangled in him. He's got sort of blood flame stuff going on. He's got red hair, which is super important for this game. Not really sure what that implies. I have an idea, but we'll get there in a minute.
Come now.
This is fucking cool. This like shield spear thing, shield twin blade. I don't know. It looks like he's about to like stamp it in the ground to try and protect himself, but it's got like blades on the top and the bottom. Pretty cool.
Touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow.
So it says touch the withered arm and travel to the realm of shadow. Not the realm of dreams or sleep, but the realm of shadow. Like a shadow realm.
I will not be far.
And this is so fucking cool. This is awesome. So this is like this is a crucible ability. And you know what? This is very golden too. So maybe maybe the hippo thing was a crucible ability. So maybe we'll be able to get that. The like divine spikes or whatever. But this is so cool. Like jumping in the air, having the crucible wings and everything. I don't know what this is going to do. They don't actually show it. It could just be a big sweep, or you might throw something. I don't know. But this looks very, very cool.
May we meet again.
May we meet again. So there's several people who speak here. Is that Melina?
I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
It kind of sounds like Melina, but also not really. It would make sense if that is Melina at the very beginning in Mogwin Palace. So if it is Melina, she says, touch the withered arm and head to the realm of shadow. I'll be there soon. Like she basically says, I'll catch up with you.
And travel to the realm of shadow. I will not be far behind. May we meet again.
God, this looks good. This looks so good. And then this, if anything was like seemingly supposed to be Mikola, it would be this character here. But this character has golden hair, which is interesting. June 21st, pretty cool, pretty cool. So right here, we have an exclusive emote if you pre-order. This is what made me think that the Great Rune that they showed in there was Mikola's. It's like a circle with a long line, although I guess there was another line like sort of going across a little bit, but you know, it doesn't really mean much, I don't think. And then this guy, we got a statue of Mesmer the Impaler. Interesting idea, because again, I'm not a lore expert, but I don't remember anything about somebody named Mesmer. Could be wrong, I don't know. But I feel like a lot of people initially thought this was going to be Mikola, and it, you know, it could be. Could be like a corrupted Mikola that's taken on a different identity. That's kind of my only thought on how this could possibly be Mikola. is somehow corrupted by the Formless Mother and took on this identity of Mesmer the Impaler. That seems like the only way that the two could be the same. Who knows, man? So there we go. I don't know. I'm really excited. There's a lot to unpack there. I'm sure all the prominent Souls tubers will be putting out their analysis as well. So I'm looking forward to watching those and actually having stuff explained to me. But yeah, man, very cool trailer. Very excited to get back into Elden Ring. And not too far away. June. $40. It's going to be a big DLC, dude. It's going to be massive. All right, take it easy. I gotta go take some more cold medicine.